Hello and welcome to another video from Ready Aim Roll. Today I've got something a little bit different, a bit out of left field, at least for me. And that's some historical minis from Perry Miniatures, as you can see. Some US infantry, so mid to late war, because they were only ever in mid to late war. So yeah, I bought these because I've been, for quite a while now, looking at getting into Turnip 28. Because I love the vibe of it. But I was like, Napoleonics really aren't my vibe. Like, I think, if I can get a game or two in and properly get into the mood and the feel and all that of Turnip, I might, later down the line, maybe do some awful, properly Napoleonic stuff. But I guess for some sort of training wheels while I get the whole 28 style conversion-y thing sorted, I tried something that I really enjoyed. And I had this weird fucking idea of mushrooms growing out of orifices, eyes, nose, mouths, and in the cases where people had helmets, out of the holes in their helmets. So I bought these a month ago, and I've been meaning to record this video before I put it, I properly mangle these things up. So yeah, this is that video. So if you do enjoy this content, it would be very much appreciated if you liked and subscribed. Don't have to, of course, because I'm only just noticing that. So I'll use this hand instead. Right there, that's a bit of my tripod, but I'm not moving the camera now. Anyway, yeah, this is a box of not Napoleonics, Perry Miniatures, US Army. So, as it says, 42 figures, which is a lot for, given that I'm used to Games Workshop putting stuff in boxes this sort of size, and getting maybe 10. Sometimes if you're lucky you might get 20 in a box like this from Games Workshop, but 42, like that's a good way. There are 80 quid, 80, like, what are they now, 95 quid patrol boxes that don't have 42 minis in them. And granted, some of those minis are bigger and you get vehicles and shit like that, but still, this is cool that they've just gone, yeah, cool, here's all your stuff, and you get a good amount in here too. It gives you a lot of your standard infantry. You get, some special weapons, so it says BAR, 30 cals. So yeah, you get a good supporting force in here. So if you're playing, some skirmish level game set in World War II, then this is all you're really gonna need, really. Yeah, I mean, this is rad. Yeah. So why don't we pop this bad boy open and see what we get. So that's a lot of stuff in here. Who would have thought? 42 minis, that's a lot of stuff. So, yeah, that's my bad. It doesn't come like that. It will come flat like that if you're buying this from your friendly local game store. I bought this from Orcs Nest in central London. A place which, if you're visiting, and you're probably doing all the nerdy hotspots anyway, Forbidden Planet especially, it is literally 5-minute walk, probably not even that, from Forbidden Planet. Yeah, it's just Google Orcs Nest London and you'll probably get directions for it. They are lovely people. The first few times I went in there, they did seem a little bit standoffish to me. But I think I was just being an asshole. I don't know. But the last few times I've gone in there, they've been lovely. You know, they are often quite busy, so that might have been it. You know, which I completely understand. But oftentimes on their quieter days, they're more than happy to have a chat to you, which is always nice in a friendly local game store. It is small. The place is probably no larger than our lounge, and maybe about 50% of that as like a little sort of top floor balcony type thing as well. So it is cramped. So if you on a busy day, if you're socially anxious like I am, it can be hell. But and being so close on that top level, being so close to the lights, you will sweat buckets just standing there. But it's a lovely place. I highly recommend it. But anyway, here's your little leaflet. It's mostly information on the US Infantry themselves rather than like an assembly guide. So like this is, if you're into your historicals, this is gonna be your fucking friend. Right here. That's a layout of some of the sprues. Yeah, like this is more for those that are buying this for its intended purpose, really. Which I very much am not. Put that out of the way for now. Do that last, I think, so that looks cool. You get plenty of these 25, well, I think they're more 20mm rounds. Can I could reach, no, I can't. So they're literally just there, but I don't want to knock the camera in anyway, so I'm not going to. So these are 20 to 25-ish bases. Yeah. So you get plenty of them. They are the flat coin style bases, which I am warming to slightly, though I still do prefer the sort of bases you get with games like Warhammer and Infinity. You also get a few of these longer bases for your prone minis, so your snipers, your riflemen who might be prone. As I said earlier, comes with a Browning automatic rifle, so probably gonna have that guy there too. And here we come to the fun bit. So as you can see, plenty of options. Plenty of options for you. A lot of them come on this sort of weird integral base, which I really don't like. I don't like the style of that, but these are, unlike some of the other minis that I've seen that do this, these are just going to get caked in mud anyway. It's just going to be like they're stood on a slight lump of mud. But yeah, they also come with plenty of heads. rifles, rifles in different, configurations in different parts of the hand. For, if you've got guys that are running, with a rifle in one hand and maybe something else in their other. Maybe it's a Bangalore or a med kit or something. I don't know if these are repeated. I think, let me just have a look behind camera. I think they might be. Yeah. So these are repeated. So I will hold this out like this for you. If you want to have a proper look at the sprues, pause the video. Because we'd be here all day if I pointed everything out. Because, chances are, if you've got a squad idea in mind, chances are you're going to be able to do it with this. You've even got your rifle grenades, some backpacks, yeah, and yeah. So you get 3 of these sprues for your standard infantry, and then I'm assuming these are your command and accessory sprues. Yep, and these are these individual? If I flip that like that. Nope, these are the same, again, repeated. So you get 3 of the big infantry sprue, and you get 2 of these smaller, command sprues, I guess you'd call them. So, yeah, you've got plenty of stuff here. Again, you've got your mortar, BAR type things. I'm not huge up on World War II stuff, especially not just eyeballing it. So if I get stuff wrong, I probably will. Just do what people tend to do on YouTube when you get something even slightly wrong, even though you don't claim to be an expert. And just scream at the top of your lungs. Scream into the void. Just I'm guilty of doing it sometimes too. I'm not going to pretend I'm not. But yeah, the detail on them isn't it's not immense. It's not going to be Games Workshop, but for some easy, light historicals and some, that's where you can really tell they're duplicated. That's a bit weird looking. But yeah, it's a nice kit. But as I said, I will quickly mention what I meant with Turnip 28, because yesterday I printed a load of heads. Loads and loads and loads and loads of heads. Some of them even have my scraggly ass hairs on them. That's scraggly ass hairs, not my hairs from my ass. That would be gross and weird, given that was on the table. That's not going to be visible, is it? But yeah, I found some Turnip 28 where they were labelled as, tagged as Turnip 28. They were probably just as easily used for any other medieval war game as well, but they were labelled Turnip 28, so I'll probably be attaching a load of them on as well. So yeah, that was the Perry Miniatures US Infantry. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. So, like I say, it's something a little bit different for me too. Yeah, that's been that. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, whatever it is you do, whether you're rolling dice or just doing a bit of solo journaling, maybe. I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, stay safe, stay well, and like I say, enjoy yourself. We'll be back on Friday with more videos. I know, right? That's weird. But we'll be back with videos. Hopefully that will be the trend going forward, unless my mental health just crashes and burns. Yeah. Catch you then.